Hello guys, this is Rohit once again, and today I'm gonna discuss about very common thing actually, but for some people it's very new because we haven't completed the development video, Apex, Lightning, and all. We haven't completed any coding video, but this is also comes in admin as well as in production. And when you are doing the development, so you need to write any code or something. So I have written some few codes here, and this is actually a test, like a real life scenario only, and it's not basically a real project. So it's a real life scenario. So if I have written one class that is add product in this opportunity, I am fetching a product from the opportunity according to the record type. So it's very complicated for some people because they haven't done anything like that till now. Because I haven't even mentioned in my videos. You might have been in that stage that you can understand that, but it's like something that is not, some people have not covered this topic. So I will cover the development topic. After that, it will be very useful. But this thing, so this code we have written here, you can see my code. So this is the VF page that if you come up, so this is it. So this is the VF page, and this is the page. Okay, so this is the VF page I have written, and this is the Apex class. So I have written for this particular page to add the product NY opportunity line item. So this is the inquiry, this is the opportunity, and this is the product. So from product to opportunity, we need to add some product. So by this, so you can click on the add product page, scroll it up. If you want to change something, or no need to. So like this is the Apex class I have written. So here, according to the whatever the record type I have, sorry, whatever the record I have choose, you can select any option, any product over here, and you can choose any quantity. So if you want to change the price, I will change the price for you. So this is the like basic thing. You need not to understand anything from this. I just want to show you the page that I have written. So this is the page I have written. So according to the record type and according to the effect, it's very complicated for now. For some people, no need to rub your mouth on this. So no need to worry. So I'll show you the process, how to write the code, how to write the line. So it's a very simple thing. It's not a complicated thing. If we think the things are complicated, it's complicated for us. If we think it's very easy, then it goes in a flow. So you will not even get to know when you have done. So this is the code. So one thing I want to mention before deploying this, I think everybody is aware of Sandbox, right? So this is the Sandbox I'm updating. Sandbox is nothing, it's a copy of the production in which we are doing the coding. And from Sandbox, we are deploying to the production. Okay. So this is the Sandbox and this is the production. So this is the production on over which I need to deploy. Okay. So this is the class that I have written. So for every, so now the second point comes. What is test class? Test class is to approve whether we have covered the whole code or something. So test class is there in the Salesforce when we are doing deployment. We need to test our code or Salesforce test our code by our test class. So I have written class test class for this. For test class also you need to write the code. So yes, you need to write the code. So first of all, you have to write the code, whatever the condition you got, business scenario you got. For that test class I have written. So what, so no need to understand, but just overall I want to make you understand that for everything, any functionality, edit all page, anything, PDF, anything you make in the Salesforce, for that you have to write test class. First scenario. Second, test class should cover the 75% of your code. So like I'll run my test class now. I will run. I have already written the test class. I'll not show you the code because you will get more confused. So I just want to show you the deployment process. But before deployment, I need to tell you how to, why we are doing deployment and why we are deploying 2 or 3 files along. But we want to deploy one page, right? That VF page that I showed you. One page VF page on Apex class. Why we are writing test class? That is the main concept I'm showing you. Why we are writing and why we are deploying along with it. So we have to, we want coverage. 76% it is covered and it's more than enough. I don't want. Sometimes we need to cover 100% as well because of some scenarios. But now it's enough. It's enough to deploy. So our Apex class add new product. So now I'm going to deploy it. To deploy, you just have to go to the setup and write it outbound. So we are sending out the outbound train set. So we are sending out the data from our sandbox to the production. Now click on new button. Here you will write the name, any name you want. Like I'll write my name Rohit, save it. Okay. So here add. So I'll add that page. What is that? Apex class, right? Apex class. Apex class. So it is add new product. Add new product and add new product test. And here we go. So in the backend, what is going to do? Salesforce will check our class by the test class. It will run our code according to the test class. Whether everything is there inside every field, APIs, everything is working fine. With the test class, it will verify. So now we want VF page as well. So I'll deploy along with that. Visual Force page. Visual Force page. Okay, and product. This is the one. Force page. I think you are aware of it. I have already shown you. So here, if you go, so Visual Force page and Apex class is nothing, just a coding. Visual Force page is Visual Force code that we are writing. Okay. So if you go here, you will find the Visual Force page here. If you, this is the Visual Force page, add new product. This is the Apex class. Okay. So we have in outbound, we are sending out the files, right? So in outbound, we have already mentioned our class and we'll upload it. So where we need to send, we can send from one sandbox to another also. Okay. So, but now we have to send it to the production. So click on upload. So now it will show us, it will take few seconds, not few minutes. It will take few seconds to change. So the status is changed. So here you will type inbound change setup. This is the production. So this is my org. So like, so see, you can see the file Rohit. Now you can deploy it. But for deployment, you need to check the code coverage. Okay. So for code coverage, you need to copy this file name and here you will copy the test class and Apex class. Okay. So click on OK. So here you will, so here we will see the results and it is failed. Why it is failed? We'll check the details. Okay. Code coverage is 0. You need at least 75% code. Okay. So somehow it is not showing the code coverage. So I'll check why it's not showing. So now I think we did some mistake. We'll go back to the file. I think so. We will clone this file that we have deployed. So there must be some mistake we did. Okay. So save it and Apex class, Apex class. Now we will check add product, no add product. Okay. Oh, so we have written the test class of some another Apex class. So this is not the one that we want to upload. So we will upload it once again, add new. See, sometimes file names are same. So we need to rectify which file we need to upload. So this is the one we need to upload. I think by this time we will upload. So see, in real life when we are doing, this is the same mistakes we are doing. So you need not to, we need to check which file you need to upload, and you will get to know what is the main. So we are uploading even 20 to 30 files in once. So like be aware of like names, API names which you are using to upload. So if you upload once, it will like nothing will happen much, but it will take you, like it will take time. So inbound change that you have to remember this inbound changes to receive the file. Okay. So once the file is deploy. Okay. So why I'm writing this? Why I'm writing this? Only Apex class. We don't need to write Visual Force page to verify the code. Only Apex class will cover the another Apex class code. Here we go. Deploy. Deploy. Okay. So now check the deployment status. I think hopefully it will cover the code. Yeah, it covers the code and it is deployed successfully. Here you can see. Okay. So now we'll go to the code. We will check whether it's deployed or not. So here we go. And okay, I am able to see. Oh, it is code. We'll go to the inquiry. Inquiry and inquiry. Here we will add product. Okay. In add product. In add new product. So here we get all the values. Earlier it was GST, so I rectified that this is a new file. So here you can add quantity 20, unit price 300, whatever you want to, and successfully it is running. So that's it for today. So in this lockdown, like I got some new. I'm very new to the YouTube. I don't know how to operate it much. So I'm using it for like my own purpose. But now I'm uploading videos for helping others. So thank you for watching my videos. I'm getting great views, great comments. You people are so helpful, and you are watching my video. That's beautiful thing, and you are learning something. So in next video, we will discuss more about like small things that are being used in the real life scenario. So you need to check out. And I got one new request of I have shown one formula field. So I will tell you how to write it, how to implement, how to automate the things. So in another video, I'll show you the Apex class or VF pages. The people who are doing that because they have request to show me how to automate things. So I'll show you, but eventually you don't have to start the coding from there. You want to start the coding, you have to learn the Apex Visual Force basics. Then you have to start the coding. Otherwise, it will crash. The people who already knows the coding well, they will grip it up in like 2 3 days of Apex because it's based on Java, and you can like use HTML, CSS in case of Visual Force page. And who knows coding, for them I will upload the next video how to automate the things. Thank you for watching my videos, and please like and subscribe my channel if you like the video. Thank you.